But one thing that made the significant money was going back to another video. So in this video, I'll be giving you 5 practical ways or 5 practical businesses that you can start with less than $1,000. And I'm basically gonna break these down from the business that requires the most capital, even though it's not that much, a little bit of creativity and some like leg work. Then I'm gonna give you the ones that's like really no effort at all. So the first one is pretty much business that I got into was cars, buying and reselling cars. So you go to Google and you search like impound auctions, like your city, like when police impound cars and that type of stuff. You go to Google, search your city, and put impound auction. These auctions pretty much happen every day and like throughout the different counties in your city. And you go there and you be patient. It took us about 3 auctions to find our first deal, which was a Mitsubishi Galant. It was red. We paid like $500. We posted the car on Craigslist for $1,500. A guy purchased the car in 3 days. Super simple. And to kind of get the value of the cars, like as you should be able to get a list, but as the car's up, you use Google, you use Auto Trader, you use eBay to see what these cars are going for, they're selling for, to see the most that you're willing to spend based on how much profit you want. So we wanted at least $1,000 profit for this particular car, so we're willing to spend $500. Like that simple. So that's first thing. Police impound auctions. They sell other shit too. Matter of fact, I'll give you something else. So before I even got into the cars, the first purchase I actually made from the police auto impound was a lot of Jordans. It was about 8 pair of Independence Day Jordan 5s, if any of y'all are familiar with shoes. I'm assuming what happened is some kid tried to steal them from Foot Locker. He got caught. They were evidence, then they auctioned them off. I went to pick these shoes up in Waco, Texas. I believe I spent like $500 for the lot, and it was like a 2-hour drive maybe, and I resold them for like $150 or so each. This was back in like 2013, 14-ish. So point is, it doesn't have to be cars. There's a lot of shit on those like auction sites, like really good deals. Like those people they don't care about shoes. So you can find like little gems that most people don't know about or don't care about, and you can get them for a steal. But anyway, so cars, shoes, jewelry, they sell all that shit. So police impound auctions. Next thing I did after that was cell phones. So this is number 2. We were buying and reselling cell phones. We posted an ad on Craigslist saying we buy phones. The person will call. And basically what we do is we see what the phone is going for on eBay, then we deduct about $100 off of what their used phones, specifically what used phones are going for. So if there's an iPhone 15 like used that they sell on average on eBay for like $500, you tell people, hey, I pay $400. Or maybe you want to be competitive and outbid your competitors, like, well, I pay $425 or I pay $450. You determine how much profit you want out of your deals. Us personally, we were doing $100. That's the minimum we're willing to take. Sometimes we may negotiate if they had multiple phones, but Craigslist. And what happens is, as you consistently post your listings or your ads on Craigslist, you begin to meet people that like acquire phones for a living. So it's not just like one-off people trying to sell their phone to pay rent or something. It's just like guys who get cell phones. Like, these guys may work at, warehouses or whatever the case may be. Now, this is kind of gray. There are ways you can do this like officially, like as a real business. You set up a website and have people ship them in and that shit. But that was the business number 2. That worked extremely well, made a ton of money. I did that probably like 3 years or so, maybe a little bit longer. But the dark side of that can be sketchy. You can meet like weird ass people, can get robbed, all those things, maybe shot at, depending. So if you're gonna go that route, be safe, be smart. The third thing I did was, so after I got done with that, I basically took my talents to the internet. So I'm like, I want to make money online. So The first money I made online was Fiverr. And this was at a time where I was struggling to make money online. And at the time I was following this guy named Alex Becker, and he had this website named Konker, KONKER.io. I don't even think that site exists no more. Maybe the name changed. Maybe it was called SourceWave. Anyway, so there's this guy on Konker. His gig or his listing was, I will create a Fiverr listing for you where you can generate $5,000 to $10,000 per month. So at the time I had this credit card, but I'm like, that's kind of like sketchy, because he only wanted $1,000. Well, it's only now, but back then he wanted $1,000 for that. The math makes sense. Obviously, you invest $1,000 for the potential to make $5,000 to $10,000 a month. Like, that's a good deal. So it probably took me about a month to finally pull the trigger on that. And basically what this guy had me do, he created the listing. Like, he knew a lot about Fiverr. Like, that's where he made his money. So he created a listing on Fiverr, and we were selling what was called like PBN links, backlinks for like websites. So like, say there's a site in Google and they want to be like #1 for the search term, I don't know, Lamborghini rental. They want to be the #1 search term or #1 result for Lamborghini rental when someone searches in Google. 9 times out of 10 they need backlinks. Backlinks are basically links from other sites. So what we were doing was selling PBN. These are links created for the sole purpose of trying to rank sites. So it's technically considered manipulation as far as Google is concerned. It's not like natural, but PBN links sell. A lot of people need links. A lot of people buy PBN links. But anyway, he set up the listing, and basically what he did was he had this software that created the links for you. I can't remember the name of the software, but the last software I used to create backlinks was called Money Robot. If y'all want to, look that up. And basically what we did is we created the links using this software. We priced them at like $15, between $15 and $100, depending on how many links they were getting. And it worked. Like, I was getting like consistent sales. I messed it up because what you can't do when you are like a new account on Fiverr, you cannot deliver late. And it was one more thing that I did. So by me doing that, they kind of like slowed down like the amount of orders I was getting. So that lasted a few months until I messed it up personally. But by the time I messed it up and wasn't really making any money, I had to get rid of it anyway, because I think at that time I had started my main business now, the Agro Salon stuff, and that began to take off, and Fiverr had just became like, a waste of time. So Fiverr, you can literally resell anything on Fiverr. Like, you can order some shit, like say someone, hey, I need a website. You charge them $1,000, you go to Fiverr, get it for $200, you keep the $800. So it's arbitrage. You're basically getting some shit for low and you're reselling it for high. Fiverr is a marketplace that already has traffic, already have people looking for these services. So that was number 3. So number 4 was hookahs were, I was really big into hookahs. And at the time, these Ciroc bottle hookahs, and this is still a thing. If you go to YouTube, we're on YouTube. If you search Ciroc bottle hookah, the #1 video should be my video. It's a red Ciroc bottle, like the clear and red, I believe, with the red hookah attachment deal. And what I did was, I knew YouTube, I knew SEO, I also knew people were searching for Ciroc bottle hookah. So what I did was, I'm going kind of fast. Using the Money Robot site that I mentioned. Remember, we said you need backlinks to rank in Google. So what did I do? I took that YouTube video and I embedded that video in thousands, using the software, thousands of websites, like mock fake websites, for the sake of ranking in Google. And what ended up happening was that video ranked #1 in Google, and it ranked #1 in YouTube. Okay, now what do? I linked that video. I put a link in the description of the video. The link should still be there. Again, Ciroc Bottle Hookah, that search that. It's an eBay link, but the link is now expired because the listing doesn't exist on eBay anymore. Okay, so I was driving traffic from Google and YouTube to the eBay listing, and people were buying the hookahs. Where do you get the hookahs from? I went to Alibaba.com, and I ordered liquor bottle hookah adapters. They came out to like $9 to $10 each. This video is going to get long. So basically what happened, I'm going to tell the whole story. They came out to $9 to $10 each. What did I do from there? I went to bars around my city and say, hey, do y'all have any empty Ciroc bottles? They did. Give them here. I took all the Ciroc bottles I could get, put the adapter on them, and took pictures. And that was it. And, you know, some of the bottles needed to be washed or whatever, but I would wash them and ship the shit off. And I had 10. I sold 9 and I kept 1. And it took a few months. I wasn't really pushing it. It was just a side thing. I had all these side things going. And the whole reason I even got into that is because when I came back to Dallas from Denver, I had said, I'm like, man, I'm not getting into any shit. I'm not getting involved with nobody's shit. And the first thing I did was get involved in somebody's shit. So this dude that I knew from my past, he was always like in the clubs or whatever. Like he was like a bouncer and whatnot. So for some reason, hookahs was like becoming like really popular. And I didn't get it. Like I had been on hookahs, you know, for a while and it wasn't a big deal. But anyway, it's becoming a big deal. So he was like, people are spending like $80 or $100 in a club to smoke hookah. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Like, why? Hookah is not that good. Not for $80. You just buy your own hookah. So I started thinking, I'm like, well, the Ciroc hookahs are like really dope. Like these liquor bottle hookahs are really dope. So I'm like, what if I get you the Ciroc hookahs and you know, sell them in a club and we'll split it. He was like, cool. I should have known better before I even did that, because this dude he's never in his life done good business. Okay, I get the adapters in, get the bottles in and all of that stuff. I hit him up, like, you know, what's up? He was like, well, just come drop them off and I'll pay you later. Man, I heard that shit a million. Block. Get your ass off my phone. I done heard that story a million times. We ain't even about to go down that road. So, in order to recoup my money and some, that's how I came to the YouTube strategy with the eBay. I'm like, I'm just going to have to go ahead and sell these things on my own individually. And I did that. And I think I was getting rid of those things for like $85 to $100. And my cost was really like $9 to $10 for each adapter. So I was making almost like 8x, 9x on my money. So that's number 4. Then, this is number 5, affiliate marketing. So in 2015, this precedes all of that. This was like the easiest money that I ever made. I had my personal Instagram page, and my personal Instagram page had about 10,000 followers. I had botted my page. You could, back in the day, you could put a bot on your page that will auto like, auto comment, auto follow, auto unfollow. So I used that bot to build up my profile. 10K followers. And in 2015, when I decided to say, like, fuck everybody and everything, I'm like, well, I don't need a personal Instagram page. I don't even like these people that know me. And you know, so anyway, I deleted all of my pictures. And this was crazy. This was like on some psychological shit as well. It's like, if you truly done, why do you need to keep like trying to hold on to your, you know, your past life and all that bullshit? So deleting all of my photos, that was big for me, because like a lot of my identity was tied into Instagram. And still to this day, I don't have a personal Instagram. So I converted my page into a marijuana page. And I don't even know why, marijuana. And I would just post like weed shit. And I was also growing So I had moved to Denver and I was growing weed. So I would share like my stuff. One thing that would happen, I'm gonna get to the affiliate part, but for anyone who was willing to like take, I'm like, I wish I was like 18 doing this because I had a higher risk tolerance then. Because people would always hit me up like, man, can you send me some weed? Like, you know, trying to buy weed through the mail or whatever. And I'm like, fuck no. But if you know, if I was 18, then we'd have been some shipping weed ass niggas. But anyway, what happened was, there was this site called Discover CBD, and I think the site still exists. And they had an affiliate program. And affiliate means like you get an affiliate link from the site, and you know, share your link out. And if someone makes a purchase through your link, you get a commission. So I had built up some more audience. Then I started botting my Instagram account, but only for like weed people that are interested in weed shit. So it would use, you know, hashtags and weed pages and go like snipe all of their followers. But what happened was I got too aggressive on my page. I'll break that down later. But anyway, so what I was doing was I would literally just take the pictures from the Discover CBD site, like the gummies, the tinctures, and just post it on my Instagram and say, hey, if you want to purchase, link in bio. And I was averaging probably about $100 per day, like literally just posting fucking pictures. And on day 3, Instagram killed my fucking account. Like they banned that shit indefinitely. I ain't never even seen a page get banned, like, because some weird shit happened. You know what? They banned the fucking phone. My phone was not able to access a Instagram account or create a new one. That particular phone, I've never seen that a day in my life. So that was done. But it worked really well. And it worked so well, I was driving so much traffic that the guys who ran the site ended up calling me. They got on the phone. They're like, man, like, we were like, what the hell are you doing? Like, because they were brand new. So they were like, where's all of this traffic coming from? And it was from fucking Instagram. And you still can do this. You don't have to be in a weed niche, but you can find a niche that maybe a lot of people are not paying attention, like horses. You can literally start a page dedicated to horses and put an affiliate link in your bio about like horse products, like saddles and I don't know, horseshoe, whatever people who are interested in horses buy. It's the same concept. You're taking traffic from Instagram and driving it to your affiliate link and you get a commission. Amazon has an affiliate program as well. Like most of these big name websites have affiliate programs. So you can find a clothing, makeup, whatever. So that's the easiest, no effort, no investment thing is affiliate marketing. Because you literally just need some type of social media platform, whether that's Pinterest, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, affiliate link, and you post content consistently enough to start building you an audience, enough to maybe go viral and, you know, get a wave of people that don't even know you exist to go through your link and buy something. So those are the 5 ways that I've actually like lived through. I'm not like giving you no fluff, no bullshit that I've seen on like the internet. These are things that I've actually done. Now, keep in mind, none of these made significant money. Not because they couldn't, it's because I always had a lot of shit going on. The only thing that did make significant money that I actually stuck with, that's the key, sticking with some shit. If anything makes any money, it's going to make you whatever money you want, as long as you stick with it. But the only thing that made the significant money was the cell phone shit. Then I dropped all of that for my business now, which I've been doing since 2018. So I'm like, what, almost 6 years in. This has made the most money, like without any doubt. So, and this is what I stuck with, like, because this was like an actual like real business where I was like helping people. So hopefully y'all found this useful, helpful. Comment y'all thoughts. Comment if y'all want me to go into detail about any of these strategies. No, I'm just giving y'all like ideas, but I can't go in depth, give you like the step-by-step breakdown if I were to do this like in 2024. But yeah, comment, share this with your friends that's trying to do something. Subscribe. Thanks for watching.